Hi Sagittarius, this is your friendship reading. Keep in mind that this is a general reading and this will not resonate for every single Sagittarius out there. Also, if this is your first time really tuning in to any of my videos, welcome. I hope that you find some kind of solace in this. Also, I do want to just say that if you are interested in my channel or want to know more about what this channel is about, please go to my playlist that says My Thoughts. There's a video down in that playlist that tells you a lot about what I want to do for this channel and what my goal is for this channel, as well as a little bit about who I am as a person. If you are interested, please go to that video. Alright, let's get started. So Sagittarius, as you can tell, I already went and pulled some cards for you guys. So I noticed something interesting. When I was shuffling the cards, and the frog was hidden in a way, like this octopus was hiding behind this frog, but it fell like this. And when it fell out like that, it almost felt like you guys were the bee and this frog was going to help you heal. But then when I picked it up, it was perfect. It's almost like this was camouflaged exactly. Like I thought it was one card and there was this octopus. So my first thought was, what was happening with my Sagittarius is kind of an odd dynamic. It almost feels like you have a friend here who is either two things. I'm feeling two things. For some of my Sagittarius, is you're dealing with a friend who could be considered toxic, and when you learn to let go of that friend, somebody will come in to help heal that dynamic that you experienced. For others of you guys, it's almost like this friend could be hiding behind a mask of healing. So you guys could be all about spirituality, right? And other things. Like you guys could always be talking about tarot, be talking about growing and healing. And your friend could be that person that could just kind of hide behind a false mask and say, oh yeah, I totally agree with you on this. And oh, and I'm just as spiritual as you are. And like they just put on a fake facade. It's almost like this person just puts on a, however they think you want them to be, they'll put that fake mask on. And they do it by pretending to be healing or pretending to be like somebody that they're really not. And that's just what it feels like for my Sagittarius is. It's almost like you're just dealing with a person who is saying things to appease you, who is saying things to make you happier, to see you in a certain, to make you look at them in a certain way. But really, in reality, these people or whoever you're dealing with is actually, is actually causing you quite a bit of problems, it feels like. This person's not being honest. This person's not really being authentic to you, but they're coming off authentic. And because of that, it's almost like you're oblivious to what's really happening. Or it's not so much that you might not be oblivious, but it almost feels like you could just be in denial. It's almost like this person acts like they're better than you in a way. And that could probably be causing you some heartache or some issues there. But it just really feels like, I don't even know how to, it's an interesting dynamic. It just feels like you're dealing with a person who isn't really being real with you, who is essentially playing both sides, pretending to be your friend, but maybe doing things behind your back. It just feels like that. So what is my Sagittarius dealing with when it comes to friendships? Because it feels like that frog was again, that frog was masked with that octopus. Like there's a side to this person that perhaps you guys are aware of, or you're in denial of, or you just haven't really seen it yet. But I'm sensing that this person could have probably stabbed you in the back a couple of times, or this person just causes you a lot of heartache. It feels like this individual is just being very sneaky. I just don't know how else to put it. So we have here the Ten of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Strength card, the Three of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles. We have the Moon card, the Devil, the Lovers, and the Page of Coins. Okay, so this is also very interesting as well. I was sensing again, too, that this person was hiding behind a facade. This person could be lying about how they really feel about you. I wasn't really getting super ill intentions about this person, but I was just getting that this person just really was pretending to be something that they're not. For some of my Sagittariuses, perhaps you guys know that this individual likes you and wants to have something more serious with you. And you are just afraid to pursue that. It's like you play dumb, perhaps, because you don't really want to hurt this person's feelings. But by, like, it's like this person could get jealous if you go on dates or something like that. I'm just sensing that this individual just gets very much so jealous with whatever you're doing. Because this person watches you, I think, because this individual, like, this is a type of friend who is always there for you whenever you need it, right? Perhaps you're a little bit, it almost just feels like you play dumb, maybe, perhaps, or you're just afraid to, you're just afraid to really actually make this be anything. Because if you did, then perhaps you would actually lose this person as a friend. So it's almost like maybe you don't see this person in a romantic way, but they see you in that way. That's just what it feels like. It just feels like this person looks at you in a romantic setting. So, yeah. It's like you're okay, so for some of my Sagittarius, this is what I'm picking up mostly heavily. This person puts on a false mask that they don't really care about you, because I am sensing that this person's hiding something. And it's not something that is like it's kind of sneaky, but it's not that sneaky. It almost just feels like this individual might have a thing for you, but this person is afraid to really make the move, so they might do things in service for you. It's like they justify certain things. Like this person is like, for instance, like if you need something, you call them, they'll drop whatever they're doing to help you. It's like this person just is always like there ready to help you. But it almost feels like this person gets drained sometimes because like they want more with you, but they're afraid to really like they don't really have the confidence, I guess, to really tell you that they do. And if they did have the confidence, you politely probably like turn them down because you're afraid of destroying this relationship as it is, right? And so you kind of I'm getting that you've rejected this person, or this person is afraid of rejection, so they won't make their feelings known. Perhaps you have like an inkling or an idea that this person has a thing for you, and it's like this person is trying to, like, it's almost like this person is trying to let go of their obsession with you, or let go of the obsession of whatever it is that they have in their life. It's like this person is trying to heal, but it's hard though, because it almost feels like it's interesting because it almost feels like you're this person's karma in a way. Like perhaps this person never got real love from his parents. Perhaps this person's always felt rejection. And so that's kind of what you're teaching them, is essentially to stop rejecting themselves, to stop trying to be of service, because it's almost like this person tries to do like, maybe if I give you enough things, you'll love me. It's something like that. And it's like this is a friend who could be kind of smothering to you, Sagittarius, and you might be pulling back. And it's because what's happening is this person's learning through you, Sagittarius, not to be so overwhelming, but also not to like this person is like, this person has visions or thoughts or perspectives of what they want this connection to be, but it's like they're doing it in a way where it's very unhealthy. It's not, they get jealous. I keep sensing jealousy. And perhaps this person doesn't like anybody that you date. They might put down people you find attractive. It just feels like this person can be kind of petty. But this person's too afraid to really tell you how they feel. Or again, if you've rejected them a couple of times, they still stay as your friend. Like, this person's not going anywhere. But it's because this person has to learn their own self-worth, and this person has to learn to stop trying to gain love and approval from other people, that they need to do it for themselves. But like, if this is you, Sagittarius, and that's the lesson that you're learning with this person, because for some of you guys, the roles can be reversed, right? Perhaps you have a thing for a friend, and this friend keeps rejecting you, but you just keep going back, and you just never seem to leave this friend, and you're always trying to do things for this friend because you want them to see you as more than just friends, right? It's almost like I feel like there's a person who's been friend zoned. Honestly, I just feel like you guys are learning to like let go of this person. And for some of you guys, the ones that say, for instance, you're not into this person in a romantic way, it's almost like you still subconsciously or consciously lead this person on because you're afraid, because it's almost like this person's like your safety net too, right? Subconsciously. So it's an interesting dynamic there, because it feels like you're both kind of feeding off of one another. So, oh yeah, see, false person. This person's wearing a mask. This person's being false. This person's trying to gain your love, trying to gain your approval. And the distant horizons, imprisonment. It's like this person knows that by staying, or you know by staying in this dynamic, that you will always kind of be in that imprisonment. It almost feels like it's such an odd dynamic, because if you're the person who's rejected this individual, you keep them around because you view them as a good friend, right? You see them as friends. But there's also that need to, knowing that this is a good friend and you don't want to lose them because of everything that they can do for you. And just not only that, but just like you're used to having them around. Perhaps you like the attention. Like, there's something that this friend is giving you that you want to keep them around. And that is, again, that's something that you have to learn as well, Sagittarius, is you can't just keep people like that because of you're being afraid of losing somebody that perhaps helps you out a lot, you know? And this other person, they're learning, or say you're this person, the person that keeps feeling rejected, or the person that has the crush in the situation, the person that could get jealous easily. It's like this person's learning to not have a fake mask. This person's learning to find self-worth in themselves. So this friendship, this dynamic is mutual and beneficial for both parties, because you're both, first off, it's beneficial for whoever is getting all this service done, right? Like, I feel like this person's trying to make, like, this person just puts themselves out there a lot and helps you out a lot. But it's all, not even just that, it's like you're both learning from one another to not be so codependent on each other and to release toxic bad behaviors. So you guys are essentially learning from one another, and you're both learning what it is to find self-love and to find your own stability. But there is somebody here that's wearing a false mask. And I think that this person has a tendency of getting jealous when they see you around other people, or around, say, if you are dating somebody, they get jealous that you're dating this person. And they might belittle the person that you're with. It's something like that. It just feels really like a petty, jealous like energy. And this person's having to learn to heal through this. But it just feels like you're both teaching each other some valuable lessons. But it's like this is a dynamic, I think, that's been going on for some time, where both of you, or at least this person, is feeling stuck. This person feels like there's no hope in this situation, because perhaps they have hope for years, and now they're kind of coming to that realization that they're not having, like, they don't have that hope, but yet they still hold on to you. They're still holding on, even if they don't see the hope there. It's like they would rather have you in their life than not to have you at all. It's like that kind of codependent like energy, which is very hard for, I think, some of you guys, because you could feel smothered, or this person could just feel like, I'm just sensing again like a kind of a codependent like energy. So it's essentially like you two are learning off of each other to be authentic with one another, to be authentic with yourself, to learn what you deserve, to learn what you don't deserve, things like that. So it's like you both of you are teaching each other to stop being so imprisoned, to stop relying on others to feel stable, or to rely on others to feel love. So that's what I have for my Sagittariuses. I'm hoping that this resonates for you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I hope you guys have a great, wonderful day. Thank you. Bye.